All right, so these guys, they're racing tomorrow. Today's just about kind of feeling the water, super easy. We trained pretty hard this week. They're gonna hit some drills, some 3-touch stroke drill, some strong kicking with slow-mo arms, short dog, long dog. Basically just giving them variations to feel different parts of their stroke. And then we'll go into some descend work just to, not to all out, but just to kind of get the engine going. Nothing today is supposed to fatigue them. It's just to kind of feel the water differently. And then we'll do a dive 15 at 85% effort, just focusing on execution. The reason for these guys competing at this Grand Challenge, all three of them have a different reason. For Calvyn, it's his first meet back in 4 or 5 years. It helps us get a really good understanding of where he's at in a race environment. For Marina, it's preparation leading up to World Championships this summer in Singapore. And then for Santo, it's his last kind of race rehearsal for World Champ Trials in June. So everyone has a different purpose, so it's kind of interesting to see and watch develop.
What are your thoughts on, as a coach with Calvyn, racing for the first time in 6 years?
I'm actually super excited. Actually, it consumes my daily thoughts of how I'm gonna get this guy faster and how we're gonna get him to LA. Regardless of what the result is tomorrow, I'm still super proud of him for embarking on this journey, because it's not an easy journey. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Just right here is fine. You can hold this mic.
Maybe we'll do like a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
So in episode 1, you mentioned looking good and feeling good. Then you are also—
It's my motto.
Right? Maybe I should name that this episode. You're also racing in your first meet in 6 years. 5 years. So how are you feeling about it? And how is it different now that you're working on the fashion brand and you're trying to look good, feel good?
So the first race back in 5 years is it's a bit of a mental tug of war, because obviously I've been a professional swimmer for so long, so I know that person is inside of me. But I also did take a 5-year detour, and I did something completely outside of the pool and outside of the world of being an athlete, and that is fashion design. Joining Sean and the team and the recent training we've been doing, I've been trying to pull myself back into that old swimmer Calvyn, but also take the new life lessons that I've learned outside of the pool and almost think of myself as a 2.0 version of myself, a new version that's better than I've ever been. But at the same time, I'm trying to not put too much pressure on myself, because I do understand that is a long time. There's been a lot in between those years too that I've had to deal with, but ultimately I'm excited. I've got a new perspective on swimming. I've got a lot more enjoyment around finding improvements and finding ways to become a better swimmer and to connect with my body more, connect with the water more. And so this is, in my mind, the first step of that journey. I'm excited to take that step, and as we get going and as we get better and better, I'm excited to bring the fashion more into it and start to just really elevate myself to the point that I believe I can get to, which is just being the best athlete I can be, being one of the fastest swimmers in the world, but also looking different and bringing a new look to the world of swimming and trying to expand on what it means to express yourself through clothing. And I think, we spoke about look good, feel good. I think that really just is the summary of how an athlete's mind should always be. Look good isn't a superficial thing. It's a confidence thing, and it's an expressive thing. If you look good and you feel confident, you know who you are and you want to express yourself. Athletes do express themselves in their performance, but I want to express myself in every aspect of my life. So that's kind of the two roads that I want to converge and join into one.
Tomorrow, are you gonna look good, feel good?
Unfortunately, I'm not at the point of having like a full outfit of my designs yet. I've just got a pair of jeans, and I don't really want to rock up to the pool in jeans. So probably gonna look pretty lame for now, but maybe that's good. Maybe that's like a good contrast for when I do have my brand head to toe. It will be more impactful.
That's true.
Normalize like how the basketball players walk on.
Thank you. Yes, we need that.
Slow-mo, like swag.
Yes, and we need...
Like, that's what we need to bring.
A lot of other sports.
All sports, actually.
Soccer players,
yeah.
And I get it, it's probably the mentality that we're supposed to immediately get into a costume and get in the pool, so what's the point? But if we're going to adopt that mentality, then what's the point of anything? We've got to care about all the details, and we've got to care about the small things. And especially being a sprinter now, that's all it is. It's caring about the small things.
Take your mark. Up. It's 12. That was 12, yeah? I think I can mark. Up. 5-3, yeah. 5-3. Take your mark. Up. $5-7. 5-2 Santo, 6-3 Marina. What'd you do different? Huh?
So that was faster.
What did you have on Calvyn? Did you take it?
Yeah, but I already lost half his time because I'm at 50.
You had 5.79? Yeah.
It's a
It makes me look cute. That's all I need. I don't even care if I swim fast as long as I look cute. We've already won.
With some fist drill too. Fish drill. Fish drill.
Oh, fist drill. Okay.
Like when you put that tech suit on, you feel good, right? You go fist drill, you open your hands, you feel good. You know, it's just a sensory thing. Welcome. How's it feel to be back?
feels crazy.
I'm back on a pool deck. Are you gonna warm up in your tech suit?
No, I don't. What do you think? How long?
It's up to you.
So what do you? Obviously, there's a million ways to do this.
Yeah.
In the past, I've done like tech suit warm up straight to the blocks type thing.
Depends on how you like to feel. Like, do you want to feel that sensation?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel anymore.
Well, why don't we warm up in the brief then? See if you like that.
Okay.
And
warm up at the brief, put the suit on, do a few more, like 100 or 200.
get out.
And Reno.
It's so funny. We're like refiguring out your entire routine.
Yeah.
It's like usually athletes at this level, they already have the routine down.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm talking to an age grouper.
But I'm doing that on purpose because I want to feel like a different swimmer.
It's the
I
reaper.
want to approach things with a completely fresh perspective.
Yeah. What's your mindset going into this meet? It's your first meet back.
Yeah, it's the first meet back. That's the biggest thing I'm trying to just keep reminding myself. I definitely feel myself getting a little excited and like I'm also trying to just like chill a bit. Like it's the first one back.
We still got 2 hours.
Don't overdo it. I feel like we've been working on so much technique and so many things. I really want to try and be as cognizant as possible to implement those, but at the same time,
Implement it and warm up, but once you're over there, just
if it doesn't come through right now, it's just because it's immediate that we've been working on it. So I know that with more time, that'll be more ingrained in my body mechanics.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we're here to get the cobwebs off, to show the body what racing is like again.
Yeah.
And to just fucking give it my all, man.
I'm just here to have fun, man.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is living. This is fun.
No, I want to do a good job too, though.
Yeah. You can do a good job and have fun.
Well, normally those two go hand in hand, so. I think that's starting to happen.
We're gonna miss the edge. Yeah, but I don't want to see you swimming. How about you?
Except for the last
3 strokes.
10 meters, I was like, oh my god, I'm losing it. I really felt like
It was collapsing.
I could hear the tempo in my head, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I lost the tempo. I could feel it fall off a little.
I think that's where the long finish probably came in. But in terms of your stroke, like the first 40, like that's the biggest I've seen you stroke with your arm. Good job. First one back.
I'm not happy with that.
Okay, that's okay. It's okay to not be happy with it. But we'll get another shot tonight. How did it feel?
I feel like I rushed my orders.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I died.
No.
I didn't feel very poppy.
Breakout was a little weird with your other hand. Yeah, we can watch it. To me, it looked like you didn't let go. Kind of robotic. Like, you know? I think when we do swimming tonight, you just gotta let it flow. I think that's a good first race back, dude. What's the plan? Do you have plans for this or not really?
Better than last meet.
Yeah.
I think Florida was just sloppy.
Yeah. I feel like you feel better right now too.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I do want to be a little more aggressive this morning.
Just let it rip.
But I don't want to, like those first 3 strokes, like I'm trying to find that strength and speed without slipping and like kind of just getting after it.
Precision.
Yeah.
You want controlled strength and precision.
Like sometimes you get in your head and then your perception is, now I'm going at like 100 pace and I'm 6 strokes behind.
Right.
Catching up, and then that fucks me up at the end of it.
Yeah.
Then I'm playing catch up, spinning. So it's like I still have to be aggressive.
Yeah.
It's got to be at 92% kind of aggressive.
I think that's why we do these meets though, right? It's like a tune-up, and you get your nervous system to figure out, okay, how does it need to feel?
And this is a nice little meet too.
Yeah.
You know, Florida was my first meet back, and you know, I've been doing this for so long, but you still kind of get.
You feel foreign, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You got to recalibrate.
Yeah. And this meet too, there's not no real pressure on it.
No.
I'm the oldest person by 20 years.
We got this 54-year-old here.
Yeah, good lord.
That finish was so long on that finish. I mean, his first 15 meters was 5.1, which is like really fast. So that's there.
I was losing power towards the end.
Yeah, it's a fitness thing.
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't long.
Yeah.
It was like long and strong in the beginning. I was getting some distance per stroke out of it.
Which you liked.
And then towards the end, I was staying long, but I wasn't pulling.
What's your usual stroke count? Do you know?
34.
You're 34. Wow, you're 34.
So that was a long 34. That last stroke was
that long, yeah. I think if you took 35, it would have been 22.3, 22.2.
There's a couple tenths in that, but that's not like a 21.
Yeah.
That's not a 21.8 swim, which I'm gonna have to be at trials.
We're not tapered yet either, so.
At least I didn't lose my core. It almost felt like my head was gonna go a little too high.
All right. Well, let's take those adjustments and apply it tonight.
Did I look high in the water?
Yeah, you look good. I thought you looked really good. I mean, I timed it like 4 times to the 15 because I was like, no way. It's like 5-1, 5-1, 5-1 every time. So I was like, okay. Miles, A finals only 4 people?
Yeah.
Really?
We did last year.
How many finals are there?
There's an A final with the 4, and then B finals 8, and then C finals 8.
So there's 20 people. 20 people make it back.
It's so strange because the top 4 is like the money.
The money.
It's money.
Kind of exciting.
Well, Santo's in top 4, I think.
I think I'm like in the B final. I'm not sure though. I didn't get
Santo's definitely top 4 because I'm sick.
in Japanese?
Harubin Justus.
What do you think? What do you think, Kenta?
It's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
You guys are good. It's like everything is on edge.
Hey, remember to play with your, we're gonna go straight arm, right?
Yeah,
let's make that decision.
Let's do it.
Time to experiment is now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
let's do the straight arm. Remember, pause, straight,
Kick.
kick.
Yeah, it's
Come on, come on.
This once again looks to be a very, very tight heat.
6-1.
Less than 0.4 seconds.
Come on. Finish, finish. Get up there. Come on, Marina. Tempo.
Very tight here coming into the front.
Get in there.
So you might be late number 3.
Yeah, Marina.
Wait, no? 575.
Oh.
And once again, folks, we have another final with yet another tie. Please have Jack Alexi. Please come to the wheel.
good. Nice job. Okay. You got it. Come on, come on, come on.
7 miles, Braxton Dunbar.
Here we go. Okay, come on, come on.
Very tight heat. Looks like Jack and Marcel lane number 4. Santo Prelims lane number 3. It's going to be very tight here at the finish.
Okay, Santo.
You sound faster, right?
I did nothing that I was supposed to do.
You started off with the hybrid stroke, went to straight arm, thought about changing it, and then went back to straight arm.
How it was?
Or that's how I saw it, at least.
I did not do the dive at all how we spoke about. Hit the water and I just got fucking excited.
Yeah.
No pause at all, and I felt where the pause would have helped.
Yeah.
I know the pause will work.
We just need more reps.
Felt my head was burrowed a bit, so I tried to lift it up. I think that's where I started going the straight arm.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I dropped it, but I guess I did.
Yeah. Well, you went faster than this morning, which is positive. 23:10 versus 23:19.
Really wanted to leave this meet with the 22 under my belt, but
yeah, we got close. We got another one in June, the Irby invite, so we'll be better there.
Over 10 years, got DQ'd again. Still do it when you're old, kids. No, it was a good swim.
Yeah, it was a good swim. It was a good training swim.
Good training swim.
Yeah, good training
Got faster at night.
Yeah, that's
Fixed
important.
a few things.
Yeah.
Learned a few things.
Yeah.
And a good positive attitude.
There we go. That's what matters.
Exactly. Wrong.
All right, so today is Monday, 3 days after your 50, your first race back. How we feeling? Thoughts?
So managing emotions, just kind of learning a bit from Sean's advice and not assigning an emotion to things when it's not necessary, albeit when it's a really good result.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I think going into the meet, I had a time in mind that I wanted to hit that I did not hit. Reminding myself that sometimes as an athlete, that's not always the best idea, because where you think you are versus where you actually are can sometimes be two different places, and that's not necessarily positive or negative. It just is it's a matter of fact. So didn't hit the time I necessarily wanted, but there were a lot of positive takeaways that I'm seeing days after. You know, the emotions are settling down, and I can acknowledge that, you know, being out the pool for 5 years, you got to have some level of expectations upon your return. It's not going to be super smooth. There's going to be a few little things to figure out, which of course I had. But in saying that, that's where I'm drawing all the positives, is we have a roadmap now. We know what we need to fix. We know what we need to work on. There were some positive signs. Some things still remained. I still have my competitive edge. I still felt like racing. I still felt very excited to race. So I think from that perspective, everything's looking really good. Now we're just more motivated and we know exactly what to work on. So next race, I'm looking to improve. The race after that, I'm looking to improve further. And I think it's just going to be 3 years of knocking down those times.